Premier League is back. It's just a week away, and with it, FPL is going to come. FPL this time is going to come in new colors with new changes and rules, new point system. A lot has changed, and to simplify everything for our viewers, what we have done is we have created this segment, and we are going to simplify everything for you. You just have to watch this video. It's not going to be a long one, and we are going to crisply cover everything. So to cover all these points, I welcome Sushant on JPL Talkies. Hi,
Hi,
Sushant.
Yashaswa. So three
So
weeks from
FPL
the
has
launch
changed.
of FPL. Yeah, 3 weeks from the launch on FPL,
Yeah,
and we are already seeing so much of drama on Twitter, like thousands of content creators, so many videos. Everyone is almost in the panic mode. Whom to take, whom to drop, what
right.
to do. I mean, chill, guys. We are still a week away from from the Premier League to go live and from FPL to
Exactly.
hit the ground running. So relax, guys. Those all content creators who have been making their draft since last 3 weeks, they have already made roughly 4 to 5 drafts, and they still haven't finalized on a draft. So we have a lot of time in our hand, and that's the reason we JPL Talkies have decided to come live with you guys as per your request, and we will be covering every segment today. We are going to start with
Right.
the most important thing, the major changes which have taken place from FPL 2023-24 to 2024-25. And this would be our fourth podcast, just sharing with you the changes that have happened in this season.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Yashaswa, could you just brief us through that? What are these changes?
So what we have done is we have jotted down every change. The first big change is related to the transfers. The five transfers they have increased. Then there's mystery chip that they have introduced. Apart from that, how the bonus points and bonus point system basically is going to work, and then how the deadline has been changed and how is it going to impact the entire structure of FPL. So this is the basic thing. And to go in detail, I would like Sushant your view on the transfer part.
The five transfers part. The FPL has just rolled in this change, and I see so many friends of mine who have been playing FPL for so many years, like so happy and feasting on these five transfers. They are already thinking that this is as good as the mini wildcard with them. I mean, it sounds great to have five transfers in hand, but honestly, guys, until last year, we were allowed to roll a single transfer every game week, and maximum we could have two save transfers or two free transfers. How many times last year did we have two transfers in our hands
Right.
out of 38 game weeks? A very few times. And we think
Exactly.
it's going to be so easy to have five transfers in our hand. For someone who plans in advance or who plans for 4 and 5 game weeks, this is going to be a very, very important change for them because they will be able to save their transfers and use it accordingly. But for someone
Exactly.
who plan their wild card in fourth and fifth game week, just to give you statistically numbers, approximately 54 percentage managers play their wild card fund before game week 4. That's a big number,
Huh.
guys. So if you
Exactly.
are not sure, if you pick your team properly, then this is an advantage because I think at the start, if you could prevent your transfers, then you can keep on rolling this transfer. And the biggest advantage, Yashaswa, over here is going to be last year, if you had two transfers in hand, and if you're going to play your wild card or free hit, after the wild card or free hit, you would again get the regular one transfer in your account. But over here,
Right.
if you have say 3, 4, or 5 transfers in your hand, and if you're going to play a wild card or free hit, the game week after that, you will get all your saved transfers back, which is going to have a major, major impact. I think for people to realize the importance of these transfers, it will take a few game weeks, probably mid-season, and for a few smart ones, they will probably start captivating. So for us, the ones who will be with us on JPL Talkies, we will help you through that how you can benefit from these transfers. And speaking about transfers and the
Exactly.
changes, let's move to the mystery chip and let's have your views on that. Yes.
It's a. I mean, they wanted to do something spicier, and that is why they have introduced this chip. So this is also going to get revealed after probably in January, and we have to sit, we have to wait, and definitely this is going to come in second half. So when the rush of FA Cup is going to come in, this particular chip is going to come in handy. That is what I feel.
Yeah, so wait and watch kind of game.
Right, right, yeah.
Now, the next slide, I know for sure, Yashaswa, you have spent so much time because we had so many questions, people asking us, what's the change in the bonus point system? So, what Yashaswa has done over here is he had just give you a single pictorial presentation saying that what has changed from 2023 to 2024. So, I leave this with you,
So
Yashaswa.
So many players, many FPL players used to bank on who is getting the three bonus points, two bonus points, and that used to be the talk of the town in many of the groups. So what they have done is they have given something to ponder upon. Earlier, goalkeeper when used to save a penalty used to get 15 points, which has been curved down to 9 points now. Now the major change that they have done is deduction of points. So if you are conceding a goal, they are going to reduce 4 points from your goalkeeper and defender. So this is going to play a major part. If you earlier used to happen that used to pick a team where a goalkeeper used to be selected, where save points used to be the key talk of the town. But now what they've done is even if your team is leaking goals, that means your bonus points are getting impacted. Coming to goal line clearance, so they have rewarded people who are putting their bodies on the line. So they're giving 3 points, three bonus points to the players who are doing the goal line clearance. And for foul wins, they are giving 1 point, which is a good thing because this is how you are rewarding the CDMs basically. And to reward our high flying attackers, so what they have done is every shot on target would be given a 2 point, which is a very nice thing. And this is how it is going to be working for the bonus point system. So it looks good on paper, it looks good. And definitely these 3 points and 2 points basically determine a lot of ranks, and we'll see how it works out in this particular year.
So, even if Nunes does not score a goal, there are still chances he might end up on the bonus points.
Right, yeah, yeah,
No, this
correct.
is great.
So yeah, now the final thing related to the deadline. So this is a very small change, but has a very big impact. Earlier, the deadline used to be 60 minutes of FPL, which has now been updated to 90 minutes. So Sushant, I would like to know how it is impactful.
I mean, there were we cannot deny the fact that there were so many lineups, the team lineups, especially for the first match of the game week. The lineups used to get leaked, and we used to have so many messages on Twitter. Some confirmed ones, some confusing ones, some guaranteed ones. And most of the times, people used to wait to get these lineups and then make their transfers accordingly. This change
Right.
of 30 minutes from 60 to 90 minutes, I think this is to tackle that problem. And it's a very good one because the ones who are not active
Hmm.
on Twitter or who have done their transfers in advance, I think this move makes a level playing ground for everyone across. So I'm not
Exactly.
sure whether the lineups and everything that will be tackled, but at least it's a good step taken towards that. So it's really welcome.
Right. Right.
And as you can see, we have just given you a view that how the deadlines will be changed from game week 1 till game week 6, just to give you the bird eye view of the same.
Right.
So
So
these
yeah.
four were the major changes we were talking about. These are the changes. So what's your view, Yash? That is it going to impact the current season compared to last season?
This is definitely going to impact, especially the transfer thing, because people are going to think at the back of the mind, people are going to bank on teams at during the formation basically. If you have to utilize these five transfers, you have to keep a balanced squad. And I believe if this is required, then definitely you have to, sacrifice certain players. You might be knowing whom I'm pointing out to. And the mystery chip, obviously, as the name suggests, is going to be mystery till January. Coming to bonus points, so yes, definitely this a small change, but is going to help a lot of people. I believe these changes were required, and it's a welcoming change. So we are looking forward to the new FPL season, along with all our JPL viewers and participants. So yeah, thank you.
Great. And to all our viewers, the ones who have been supporting us and the ones who are going to start following us in the upcoming time, this was our first podcast. We are planning to get a defender podcast, a goalkeeper podcast, a midfielder one, and a forward one, just to give a clarity and idea of a player who is available in which bracket. This will probably help
Right.
you to pick your team. And don't panic, guys. We still have a lot of time in our hand. So think wisely. Don't make multiple drafts and confuse yourself. At the end of the day, it's a game, and we will try our best to help you create a team. We are also planning to create a JPL team, which will make changes accordingly and keep along with our regular teams. So, thank you so much for watching us, and looking forward for your towards the next podcast. Any parting views,
Yeah.
Yash?
No, very well said. Because what we have done here is we are basically trying to simplify things for everyone from all the aspects. We majorly focus on data, and that is what we are going to do. We are going to create segments, one of defender, one of, as Sushant said, one of defender, one of goalkeeper, and we are going to bring in people based on the percentage selection, then their fixtures, how they have performed over the years. So this will basically help you out in forming a team, which is going to be very helpful. And at the same time, it is going to give you a segregation that yes, if you focus on data, so how it helps in creating team, how it helps in increasing your ranks in many leagues, and at the same time how it helps in making you a better FPL player. Overall, it's a data thing, and we completely bank on it. So yeah, looking forward to these new segments, and at the same time, to our viewers, we would like to know how we can improve, what all things we can include, and as a community, as an FPL India community, how we can thrive overall. Thank you.